Hello guys, my name is Justin and welcome back to a new video. Today I'm doing part 2 of E46 modifications. If you haven't seen the first video on cheap E46 mods, you can do that by clicking on the box in the top right corner right now or the link in the description down below. This video is gonna be a little bit different because there's not a lot of cheap modifications for the E46, so this list is gonna be a bit more expensive. So let's not waste any more time and get into the video. So the first modification, which will be the cheapest one, is LED interior lights. Me personally, I do not like the old school warm feeling that the old lights give, and I prefer to have LED lights in my car. So it is actually very easy and a very cheap modification to do. You can buy all of the LED lights separately for very cheap, or you can buy a whole kit that has been assembled for your car. For example, I bought an E46 LED kit for somewhere around 26 euros, and yeah, it is very cheap and very easy to install, so definitely a modification that I do on my cars myself. Another modification to spice up the looks of your E46 is replacing the front bumper. Now, you can have three variations. You can have the stock one, the M-Tech one, and the M3 one. The M3 ones obviously came with the M3 46 coupes, but you can buy a replica one that is made for a sedan or a touring as well. I would personally choose the M-Tech one because I just like how it looks, and you can buy them relatively cheap for less than 200 euros in most cases. So yeah, it's up to you what you want to do with your car, but the M3 and the M-Tech one are priced very similarly. So yeah, it's up to you to choose, and definitely a good modification to freshen up the look on your E46. And now, if you're gonna change your bumper to kind of give it that aggressive look, you'll definitely need a front lip. I had a front lip on my previous BMW, which was an F11 diesel, and let me tell you, it completely changes the look of the car. It's like getting brand new wheels. The front lip is not an expensive modification. I think you can get it for a little over 100 euros. And in my opinion, it is definitely worth the money because it completely changes the look of the car. I mean, the F11 I had when it was without a front lip, I just could not look at it because the car looked completely different and didn't have that little little piece of spice, that kind of aggression that a BMW has. So definitely a good modification to do on your E46. Another thing to do, in my opinion, which I personally really like, is the CSL type spoiler or trunk. If you have an E46 coupe, you can buy a whole trunk that is made in the style of the M3 CSL trunk, or you can buy a CSL type spoiler and add it to your sedan or coupe. The prices vary a lot depending on where you live. I've seen trunks go for around 300 euros and spoilers go from 70 to 100 and something euros. So it all depends really on where you live and where you buy it from. But I think it is a very cool modification. A lot of people might not like it, but I personally really like how it looks, and I'll definitely be adding this to my own E46 in the near future. And the last on this list, and probably the most expensive one, is obviously coilovers. Now, coilovers are cheap usually if you do not care about ride comfort and you just want to be low and look cool. You can buy coilovers for as cheap as 250 euros, and obviously from here it can go up and up and up. You can buy like BC Racing or D2 coilovers for over $1,000, but it all comes down on how much you value your ride comfort as well as how much money you want to spend. But coilovers not only will make your car look good, but also make it drive a lot better, so definitely worth the money. And that is gonna be it for this short video. I really hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to press thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more BMW related content. if you do subscribe, don't forget to hit that bell so you receive all of the notifications for other future videos. As always, thank you very much for watching, and until next time.